In this video, we're going to be looking at Gotu Kola and how Gotu Kola could potentially help with hair loss. We're going to look at what it is, we're going to look at some of the healing properties, I'm going to share with you a few scientific studies, we're going to look at some of the side effects, then I'm also going to show you how you can start using it from home, so make sure to stay tuned. Hey guys, Leon here and welcome to the Hairguard YouTube channel. On this channel we do tons of science-backed videos all about how you can combat hair loss and regrow healthy hair. If you are new to the channel, do consider subscribing. Now just before we get into the video on Gotu Kola, we understand these type of ingredients, especially Gotu Kola, can be pretty hard to find. And if you do find them on something like Amazon or some online store, you don't even know if the quality is good. Since 2013, the Hairguard team have been working on a way to stimulate new hair growth and revive follicles topically. We call it the scalp elixir, and Gotu Kola is actually one of the ingredients within the scalp elixir. It works in 5 ways. So it blocks DHT, it reduces scalp calcification, it improves the uptake of nutrients and minerals, it increases blood flow, and it also protects against inflammation. Now if you want to know any more about the scalp elixir, make sure to click the link in the description. For now, let's get into the video on Gotu Kola. Gotu Kola, also known as Centella asiatica, is a medicinal herb that has been widely used in traditional practices and is growing in popularity among Western medical practices. Widely considered one of the most important herbs in botanical medicine, Gotu Kola was included in the original Ayurvedic textbooks from several thousand years ago. Modern medicine has begun to explore the potential uses of the Gotu Kola plant, and there is even research suggesting the potential for Gotu Kola to help stimulate hair regrowth. Now first, what is Gotu Kola? Gotu Kola is a perennial plant native to many parts of the world and is able to grow with a variety of climates and conditions. All parts of this plant have been used for various reasons, including as a medicine. There are a variety of treatments that utilize Gotu Kola in some fashion. Depending on the specific intention of the treatment, Gotu Kola can be applied topically or ingested in a variety of preparations. Gotu Kola has chemicals known as triterpenoids, which have been shown to be effective against several types of human diseases. There are numerous groups of triterpenoids belonging to the lupine, olanine, ursine and cucurbitacane. Oh man, I'm not saying that. There are numerous groups of triterpenoids that you can see on the screen now, or you can see on the figure in the top right, and their beneficial aspects have been studied in laboratory as well as clinical research. So what are some of the healing properties of Gotu Kola? Now Gotu Kola can help with chronic skin conditions, venereal diseases, anxiety and nervous disorders, fevers, inflammatory conditions, respiratory congestion, traumatic injuries, edema or water retention, and immune dysfunction. So how can it impact hair loss? Well, there are various properties of the Gotu Kola plant that serve to address underlying issues causing thin and receding hair. The benefits of numerous all-natural herbal preparations made with Gotu Kola range from stress reduction to actual stimulation hair growth. There is limited research on Gotu Kola, but much of what is available suggests the potential of this plant and calls for further research of its properties and uses. In a study published by the Indian Journal of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Gotu Kola is postulated as having positive effects of issues on venous insufficiency. The potential of Gotu Kola to maintain connective tissue and strengthen weakened veins may have a positive impact on the health of the hair follicle. Gohill et al. Also review research on the antidepressant capacity of Gotu Kola, referring to 2 separate experiments with rodents. The actions and activities of rodents under stress were studied as compared to those given a preparation of Gotu Kola triterpenes. Another study measured the level of neurochemicals present in the rodents with and without the Gotu Kola. Both of these studies reference showed differences between the control group and the experimental group, suggesting the potential effectiveness of Gotu Kola as an antidepressant. The mechanism of action may also prove useful as a treatment for anxiety as well as depression. Now, the Mayo Clinic provides evidence to suggest that alopecia can be related to emotional stress, anxiety and depression. The research also suggests that lost hair related to these issues may not be permanent, and once the underlying issue has been resolved, the hair density and hair growth may return. In 2011, Jane et al. Published the article Development and Evaluation of Polyherbal Ointment for Hair Growth Activity, which covered their research on the potential for an ointment containing Gotu Kola to promote hair growth. The hair length and hair density was studied on rodents in a comparison of 8 different types of ointment preparations. One of the preparations studied was an extract of Gotu Kola, which is applied to one of the test groups. The most promising results of this study were from the polyherbal extract. However, of the singular herbal extract, the Gotu Kola showed the greatest increase in hair density and hair length. Now, everything that we do say is backed by science, so what we'll do is we're going to put the links for these studies in the description. So, what are the potential benefits of Gotu Kola for hair growth? Well, it includes compounds that help heal wounds and strengthen the skin. It improves blood flow to areas of application, helping reduce swelling. It has antidepressant abilities, which may reduce levels of stress and help with related hair issues. And Gotu Kola extract may improve hair density and hair length when applied topically, as seen in the previous study. Now, what about the side effects of Gotu Kola? Well, while the herbal plant Gotu Kola has been used for centuries, there is limited research from Western institutions on its effectiveness and the potential for harmful side effects. Now, what limited evidence there is on Gotu Kola suggests that there are numerous side effects to the various uses of Gotu Kola. You want to ensure that you consult a medical professional prior to using Gotu Kola in any fashion, particularly if you are a person where any of the following applies. You are a woman who is or may become pregnant, you have gastrointestinal issues such as IBS or Crohn's disease, and if you have any type of liver disease or hepatitis. So if you were to take this internally instead of topically, some of the side effects may be drowsiness, photosensitivity, indigestion, stomach pain, liver damage, dermatitis and induced menstruation. However, topically it's looking like it might be a better option. So how do you use Gotu Kola at home? Well, you could make it as a tea. You could take 1 teaspoon of dried Gotu Kola and steep it in boiling water for the desired length of time. And once the tea has been sufficiently steeped, you can add a sweetener such as honey and then sip on the tea made with Gotu Kola. This could help promote some restful sleep. You could also make it into a skin balm. Now, we think that this is going to be much better applied topically, and it's part of the reason why we put it in the scalp elixir as opposed to any of our internal supplements. So what you want to do is add 1/4 cup of the dried Gotu Kola leaves along with 1/4 cup of chamomile into approximately 1/2 cup of boiling water. Allow the mixture to continue boiling for 8 to 12 minutes, then strain out the mash, leaving behind just the infused water. Using cornstarch, create a paste with the infused water. Apply the paste to your skin on areas that are swollen or irritated, wiping away once the paste has dried. You could also use it as an oil. So boil 2 cups of water and add 1/2 cup of dried Gotu Kola leaves, allowing the mixture to continue boiling down until half of the water is evaporated. Then you're going to want to strain out the leaves and add 1 cup of all natural oil such as almond or sesame oil. Allow the mixture to simmer on low heat until the majority of the remaining water is boiled off. The herbal oil can be used on itchy or irritated skin and even makes for a useful massage. Now, as a naturally growing herb, Gotu Kola offers a variety of potential benefits, and there is continuing research into the efficacy of Gotu Kola as a treatment for numerous medical conditions. Utilising this plant topically may help improve skin health and even promote hair growth. So guys, Gotu Kola looking like pretty interesting thing. Don't forget to check out the scalp elixir in the description. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.